it's thinking, and in theory, so see how it says live in like 2 seconds?
But then it's going to show
You're
up.
live now?
We
don't know.
Maybe.
We're
Who
gonna
knows?
see.
Hello.
Brenda, do you want to post whatever the link is on your stuff?
Yes.
So that
people will come in and say hi.
People can see it?
Yes, I do want that. We might actually be live on my YouTube channel at the moment. Oh, we have to I forgot. We have to enable live streaming on your channel, which takes a minute. So right now, everything that's happening that we're doing is probably on my YouTube channel, presumably. You have to wait. So you're going to get, I forgot, you have to verify.
I thought that was involved. I thought we already did that. Okay, I got you.
So put in your, and just so you know, this is probably also just streaming right now to my YouTube channel, which is totally fine. We'll deal with that, but put in your number.
I don't know, because you were not even signed into yours.
It's true. But eCam.
Are we, Ashley?
Yeah.
Are we live on Brenda's channel?
Also, there's something, it's ridiculous, but there's something I really enjoy about the first, we're totally live on mine, that I really enjoy about the first couple of minutes of, I think we are, of just figuring out, like,
well, maybe I'll put in this verification and we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. If not, we'll just keep it on mine, and regardless, I just sent you the link, and all kinds of exciting things will happen.
I'm not bored at all.
No, I'm not bored either. Your channel's alive.
Does that mean we can do it now?
We're gonna try. Sometimes it makes you wait, but we're gonna try. 24 hours. So that's okay. We're streaming on artinjest.
That's okay. Well, this weekend then.
And that means that right now you're just helping me to be more internet famous.
I love it. I'm happy to.
And that's great because, you know, we're neighbor friends, and this is how you support your neighbor friends.
So you understand?
Yeah, I think so. We're just going to stream on my channel for a bit, and I'm going to put the link for that in the chat that we all share because our bubble has no boundaries. Ta-da! There we go. Artinjest, and look, there's already one person watching.
It's probably me.
I love it. And we'll share it. I'll share it on my Facebook also because.
Oh, I didn't share it.
Why not?
Well, I'm not gonna let you steal all my unicycling friends.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. The big reveal should be.
You can steal them from my channel.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
I hate waiting 24 hours.
I know.
Not nearly as much as you do.
I was gonna say, do you know how much worse waiting of any kind is for me than it is for you?
Well then, let's build.
Worse.
I want to build something.
Let's build. Let's build.
Because I'm Kevin and I'm bored. I want you to tell people that you're Brenda and you're bored with the same.
I don't think I can
tell people
match
you're
your
bored
energy.
And make them believe it.
How am I gonna do that? What, do you have like a personality transplant that I can borrow real quick? I've never been that bored. I've never been that deadpan. It's never happened.
What did I do? There we go. Okay.
Kevin.
I was messing with the mic.
You were messing with the mic.
Alright, here we go.
You need to say that more accusing for it to capture what you've done here.
I think we're good. Someone will yell at us if we don't.
Okay, then perfect. We're going to keep that. We're going to see if what we're doing is.
So I got this set. I got this set in July. They did like a Christmas in the summer type thing. And you can tell that it's from last year because it says. Because it says 2019.
Listen, remember your teaching. You have to not at the camera. You gotta put your hand under so it has. Yeah.
Look at me go.
You.
Wait, is that
like a YouTuber?
I couldn't tell if it was mirrored.
I'm so proud of you right now. I can't even tell you. Yeah, no, you did it great. You're doing it perfect. What you're doing is fantastic.
I wish it was 2019.
Almost everybody does.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna build.
Wait.
What?
I I have a question.
I will answer them for you.
Are we going to get to dump out all of the pieces simultaneously, or do I
No.
have to be more ordered in how...
The bags are numbered.
That gave me real Napoleon Dynamite energy right there. Oh,
Brenda.
Kevin. Bags are numbered.
That means we get to dump things out 3 times.
Okay, that is exciting. Can I open the bags though? I want to open. This says 3 of them say 1.
I know this, but we okay.
Oh,
so
like these all happen at the same time?
these all happen at the same time. Then this one happens at the same time.
That's a 2. Good try though.
Oh, sorry, this one bag, which has a bag in a bag.
Which is numbered number 2, which is like 1, but it is not 1.
Like, why do they put a second bag in here? But this one doesn't put this bag in there. Like, it's even the same kind of bag. This is insane.
So, Lego, if you're watching,
They're not.
2 things. 1, let me rename all your colors because I hate your color names so much.
4 watching. 1 is Lego.
Can you imagine? What would you, if you found out that Lego, like whoever their social media, can I open this?
Yeah.
Yes. If you found out that their social media had just somehow discovered your YouTube channel, do you think it would change your behavior? Like, would the hype make you change, or would you remain pure?
I will.
You are a bit of a Lego purist.
Always remembered my Oxford roots.
I'm glad. We don't want you to get too big for the bubble. Can I open these also?
For a second, I was wondering if like crinkling those bags would be like really loud and annoying on the mic, and then I was like, no, hearing those is like really satisfying.
It's very ASMR. Also, it can't be more loud and annoying than your co-host. So, yeah, right.
Okay, so.
Can I
we're
open
building...
these also?
Yes, but I'll show off what we're building.
No, under. Why would cover? Yeah, exactly. I'm so excited. Look how cute it is.
We're building tiny gingerbread house, which is tiny version of small gingerbread house, which I built. So I built this last year. But you can look at this in more detail later.
I'm so excited.
But this is a really nice set.
They
came out last year. It's still like listed on the Lego site, but you can't get it.
Does stuff move on it?
You mean, are there play features?
I do. Would you like to follow that up with Brenda, don't embarrass me on my Lego channel?
There are, there's a light in the fireplace.
Is there a light in this one that we're building?
No. This is a promo set. You would like get it for free. But
too.
otherwise, there's just really nice candy pieces and stuff. So you can go,
cute.
When you get bored of me doing
I get to play with
the
small.
pieces.
I want to play with those small.
Plus, the minifigs are hilarious.
My favorite thing about Lego sets is that. Oh, can I please have that?
Do you want them now?
I want them now.
Which tiny things do you want?
I want them measured out over the course of the build to mitigate boredom and chaos. I want those, please.
Do you want?
I want both of them.
Do you want the girl or the boy or the baby?
Wait.
Show off the baby tile.
This feels really phoned in to me.
It's a little.
Look at
slackers.
Look at right.
They've slacked off on worse things than that.
That's true. This is like got a whole outfit. She's got a whole like fit going on, and this baby is being held the same way one might hold like the tile for money or a book or a brick.
I'm gonna start building.
But these are still delightful.
Did you pour out everything?
I just the number 1 bags. I didn't pour out anything that were not numbered ready for. I would never.
You did it so far away from our building surface.
I did it in the spot that wouldn't interrupt what you were doing, which was showing off the little gingerbread house.
Well, I'm done.
Little, tiny.
This is tiny.
Tiny. This is
tiny. Like Tim from Days Gone By.
Devastating Tim.
Like Tim from Lego Streams Past.
Look at how aggressively he's lining up that bottle. He's about to just. That baby's gonna.
Oh my
Get fed, like it or not.
How many pieces does this have?
I really like this.
I need to estimate time. Oh, it has 500 pieces.
Look
All
at
right,
how
let's
the
go.
cookies have like filling in them, in the heads. That's
All right.
wonderful.
Well, if you want to be useful, you can.
Rarely. I do want to help though, because I do want to.
I already messed up.
I like Kevin. You're supposed to be our leader. What hope do we have if
we could build it.
First piece you put down.
I was doing it mirrored.
Is it the
instructions must be
internet?
mirrored. Where's my I need my Lego tool. One sec.
Oh my god. I didn't actually think when you
God,
first
you're
said
a Lego
Lego
tool.
tool, I thought you were being sarcastic, and then I saw it and it's actually
No, this is like the
practical.
best little thing.
I have 2 of those now.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin.
I am out of control.
I'm pretty concerned about
I've
how
dropped
this is gonna
pieces.
go. Look,
Okay.
I'll put it right here. I want you to
All right,
get it
all right,
together.
all right,
Do you
all
need
right.
to take some deep breaths?
I dropped another one. It's okay.
Kevin.
They will have given us a bonus one of that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it then because I also want to know. I want to build something.
You want to build something?
I want to. Tell me a thing I can do.
All right, I'm back on track now.
Make a small good because you're supposed to be steering the ship, and if you don't want it to go into the iceberg, you best give me a small.
All right, we're done with
task.
We're done with page 3.
I feel
step 1.
accomplished.
All right, step 2. Well, what do you want to build?
I want you to do the boring part. I want to do good.
I mean,
parts.
most of this is boring.
Why would you?
But you can prep all the pieces for me.
Okay, I do like doing that actually.
Or you can play with the minifigures.
And I do like playing.
You can
with
tell a
minifigures
story
lot.
about the minifigures.
Well, look at my story is that once upon a time they made 2 beautifully cast. Can you cast custom minifigures? Can you get could we cast one of the? Or you said people 3D print them, right?
You can't cast them, but the images that you put on them you can do. It's pretty rare.
Stickers.
It's pretty rare they do new shapes for them anyway.
Like even these heads.
Yeah. Those are usually done for very specific.
They're sealed
things.
on too. They don't even want you to change them.
Just pull harder.
I'm gonna listen. I resent. So the first thing we're gonna do is that the gingerbread houses are a bit too gendered for my liking, so we're gonna switch the heads.
But they were praised for the fact that they're different color frosting.
Let's talk about low bars and how it's not enough to step over them. Let's start with that because if you wanna.
Yeah. No,
now
do your
Mr.
thing.
Gingerbread is feeling much better and secure in his masculinity, and I still like the baby just doesn't. I don't know it, especially the way that they're gripping the baby like it's a parking ticket or something. Just doesn't feel.
They literally make
right
ticket pieces in the same shape.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
I've seen a stack of money in this shape too, right? In the little 1x2 tile.
Look at you!
Are you so proud? I wasn't
scared.
sure, even
Look
as
out.
it was coming out of my mouth, if that was right.
Look out, world!
I believe in me. Also, let's talk about if I get my Jupiter set and
about a low bar.
About how you will build it, right? If I get it and I
Saturn.
Put it in here.
You don't even know
Saturn.
what it is.
I learned that wrong the first time I saw it, and I'm never going to be able to undo
You
that
learned it
ever
wrong,
again.
like in planets class,
Could
or
we
in
do a
or
whole-
in rocket class.
Probably both. Could we do a whole solar system? Let's build a solar system, to scale solar system. Did you ever have to do that? Build a to scale solar system in school?
We'll just end up
With,
fighting
the
about
basketballs?
Pluto.
We're putting in Pluto, and there's
Dwarf
going to be a brontosaurus on Pluto. I'm going to have a brontosaurus that's going to live on Pluto. They're going to be best friends, and nobody will tell them whether they're real or not, especially me, because I don't know if you noticed, I'm a unicorn, so I get to decide. Where's this going to go?
That is going to go on this tile on the very front. Is going to.
Can I put it on there now?
Yeah.
Can I? Am I?
You can try, but I kind of want you to do it like right in front of the camera.
Oh.
So that everyone sees how bad it is.
Listen. I improved.
If people think I'm just like kind of anal about my Lego building,
many people gave me that exact feedback.
But it's
many
just that
people
they didn't really see
this is a lie that I'm telling now.
Like
most people were like, that seems right.
I don't know. If you went to like a tall building and it was that far off, you'd be upset.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and people would take photos of you for eternity doing the same.
You'll wonder the world.
You'll wonder the world. Who needs a perpendicular building.
Who
wants right angles?
I love that.
Yeah,
too.
you really opened that door and just gave me
I'm
right
very
of way.
confused. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Do you know
This is a
something
weird base.
that I appreciate is your ability to continue to like
It's hard.
manage and follow these instructions, because sometimes it becomes very apparent that you're running 2 tracks at the same time, and like it really shows on your face when you're trying to like concurrently listen to what's happening and also complete.
Sometimes it's apparent that you're running
instructions.
84 tracks at the same time.
At minimum. This is why I don't need sleep, because it's just too exciting. Look at though, I'm helping because I'm getting
thank you.
the pieces.
That's not anywhere on this page.
Oh, it's a two. Oh, it's a.
That was a
1x3. It's a 1x3 that you needed.
That was a 1x3 plate.
Guys, listen. If you happen to have a very Lego savvy friend and you wish to impress them or just not be publicly criticized by them, you must learn the nomenclature for the different Lego pieces. And some of it the color system feels very arbitrary to me, which I find.
No, we've discussed it's
I
very look,
understand.
just because things are called like bright orangish yellowish blue.
That's a terrible way to describe a color. Orangish yellowish blue is not. And also it's one of those things where, so the color system, you're gonna tell me if this is lies that I'm telling right now.
That's fine. Right? Yeah.
The color system, they named colors at like as they were being created. So at first they had like a gray, a tan, a blue.
I don't think tan was among the first. There is actually some well-documented story about which colors they had exactly. They did a ton of research.
Oh, really?
And there was some controversy about, like, I think maybe they didn't do a green or something.
And then they added green.
And then later they added it. And there was some reasoning, but I can't remember what it was.
Just like M&M's.
I saw that somewhere. It's probably on Wikipedia.
The Toys That Made Us documentary, probably. They had a whole thing on Lego. And it was
That's what I heard. I didn't watch it though.
And they talked about how Lego would take. Let's spill the tea on Lego. I know a tiny bit of tea, and you're gonna add to it. And then if they're watching, then we'll have to backpedal so hard, like a raft headed to a waterfall. They had their molds that they would make pieces out of, and when they were done with the molds, they would like destroy them or bury them or something, right? Because they didn't want anybody to be able to rip off Lego. Yeah, they showed them like shoveling like a pit behind
kind of
the factory, well, of course now, but initially this was their way to like lock down and make exclusivity, because the whole point of Lego was that it was this perfect
system,
complete system.
We need the sticker.
Now I'm so ready. On here?
Yeah, it's step 15.
But it doesn't.
On page 15.
It's not the right size.
We'll take it
I see.
out of it.
I understand. Shut up. I don't want to talk about what just happened.
Brenda, our audience can't see you.
I'm gonna make that better. Look, I'm even gonna do it right under this camera, and it's gonna make Kevin Hyvey, but
don't do it upside down.
I'm not. I'm doing it right side up.
Don't get too close to the mic.
Don't distract me while I'm. Look at you already.
Oh, wow.
I want you to know that I'm doing a great job, and I want you to pay attention to...
I kind of want to...
No!
Is safety?
No! No, I'm doing it perfect. Also, I'm
super sorry.
Hovering... That's not bad.
That's fairly good.
It's not bad. This is, like... What did you say that you would normally do when you were doing stickers? Tweezers?
Yeah, like tweezers and...
There we go. That's not bad. I'm great at this.
Tweezers and skill is really all you need.
Tweezers and skill. I'll show you skill.
Goes right there, right in the middle.
On the bottom?
Like aligned with the bottom, yes.
Okay, and is it touching those two?
It is like joining the two together.
Yay!
Forming a nice little base plate.
They always give such good little gift sets.
Wait, have you looked at my hat yet?
No, I haven't. Oh, look at oh my god, it's you! These hats,
do you want to show? Here, put it at the camera. Put it at the face.
These are like a collaboration with Levi's, right? Is that true? And there's a little plate on it, and it has, you can take the dots Lego system, right? Like tiles. The one that my bracelet is made out of.
Yeah.
And so far, Kevin has made his avatar for Imposter, because we've been playing Among Us.
Uh-huh.
Is yours the one with the egg on it?
Well, I wouldn't
You're
normally play with.
red,
I wouldn't normally play with
mostly.
that, but I just had the pieces to make that, so that's what I did.
What did you put on? I thought you had
It was
the
an egg. It was an egg.
Oh, on
But
the
I'm
hat it
saying
was an
I
egg.
wouldn't have played with the egg beforehand, but I had to work with what I had. So
think this is
so I
so
later I
great.
changed it based on the hat.
Oh my god, someone just said, Cassie just said, excuse me, Mr. Kevin, she's perfect. Aww.
I know.
I just want to know that we're on my YouTube channel right now, so you are a guest in my house. And that is the experience that you can access. Oh, they had cheese grass plates, but no green bricks. So when did they make green
I don't know.
bricks in there?
I have no idea.
Before I forget, I thought that you played with the egg on your head in Among Us.
I did,
You're red.
I did, but only because I was making that on my hat.
Yeah.
And I had the pieces to make an egg, and
Mm-hmm.
so I put the egg on there, and then I switched it to use an egg in the game.
Because sometimes life has to imitate art.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough
as opposed
pieces.
to the other way around.
I don't really like the idea of an egg on someone's head, but
I'm not surprised that bothers you, but it is your avatar in a video game. So of all the times to like dip your toe in the experience of how you've never cracked an egg on your head? Didn't you ever do that as like a prank or something?
Well, it's usually when you lose a bet, and I don't really lose those.
Wow. Wow.
JK.
I have
JK.
lost many bets for sure because I am
JK.
frequently writing checks with my mouth that I can't cash, but I don't remember ever having to crack an egg on my head for that. But like at camp and stuff, you do things like that. That's just a
I don't know.
thing that happens.
I don't know what to tell you.
Did you ever go to summer camp?
Yeah, of course.
And you didn't crack an egg on your head at some point?
No, that was
I don't
probably
know
for like
what
losers
kind
of
of
Capture
camp.
the Flag.
That could have been it, actually, or just theater kids. Just theater kids do like looking to
Here,
expand their
you need to
repertoire.
find 3 red and 3 transparent light blue,
round or
and put the transparent light blue ones on top of the red one.
is this going to be the little holes in the front?
Honestly, I think they're just pieces that fill in the base.
Someone just said good morning. I wonder where they're located.
I don't know.
Chow85. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your handle. Please let me know where you are that it is morning. Oh, maybe they're in Australia and they're from the future.
It could be.
Is that right? Is that what you wanted? Or is that too many?
Well,
I got excited.
it's both too many and too few. So we need
You're lucky I have unshakable self-esteem.
So look,
You've
Brenda,
done it wrong in almost
we
every
need
conceivable way.
3 instances of 2 for a total of 6
Instances.
pieces.
You sound like a word problem that would have given
Not
me.
1 of 5. So like, yeah.
Show me what you want looks like.
The instructions say do this.
3, I understand.
Do this 3 times.
No problem. Why didn't you just say that?
I wonder if we could go back and see if I said that.
We'll let's check the tapes. That can be. We did a quick cut of this last time, which was pretty funny. Actually, it was great to. It was really funny. I enjoyed it very much, and it gave me a chance to go back through and find all the moments where I handled a sticker and you lost your mind, which makes me feel fulfilled as a person. That's the internet I'm here for, is me posting stickers and you just like trying to manage that experience. You did really good though. Like for
We're
how
gonna
much
see
you
that
hated
every
it.
year. It's
Why?
gonna come out every Christmas.
What's gonna come out?
And it's gonna ruin it.
Eastern country. Oh, from an Eastern country. Guess which one? Kevin, what country do you think? It just from an Eastern country. That's all we know. Guess which one?
I mean, I want to get it right.
I know you do. That's part of why I asked you.
Eastern country.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know?
Japan.
There we go. That's the guess. Tell us if it's right or not. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's morning there. It is not morning here. It's like 20 after 7 at night. Which is fine. I'm not sad about it. But also, it's dark here at 4 o'clock? Like 4 o'clock now it gets dark and sad, right? We're like little sad plants in Canada. This whole hemisphere is just sad and cold and dark.
I wonder what happens if we like try to build step 2 at the same time as or like book 2 at the same time as
Can
book
I
1.
try if I promise to actually try to? Come on, Kevin.
I'm just let me assess the danger
Let
level.
me let me get into something and it's irreversible.
It's probably not that bad.
He said with.
Well, like there's little things you can do. Like there's steps you can do. Like little pieces that are eventually going to become something.
That's the entire essence of Lego.
So is this
it's now 8:17 here in the morning, Chacha.
13 hours. China's 13 hours ahead right now.
Okay, maybe it's China. That's a good guess. So wait, how am I supposed to do this without?
So you can this you could build.
I can do that. I know.
But then that's going to go on. Or so you could also
the instructions that I'm going to be working on, guys. I want you to know that my attention to detail and ability to follow instructions.
So you can kind of half build it, but you could also organize them into steps that I'm going to run through.
I can do that.
I don't know if you like doing that.
I do like doing that. It pleases me.
Because that you can do mindlessly. And if you make a mistake, it's okay.
It's really not. I've seen how you react. It's okay for me. It's much less okay for you. You have a much harder time with my mistakes than I do.
A wise person who looks a lot like you, her name is Miss Frizzle,
I love Miss
once
Frizzle.
told me to take chances.
Take chances. Okay, well then I'm going to put the...
Make mistakes. And do you remember the third one?
Make mistakes.
Take chances. Make mistake.
No, I don't know.
Get messy.
Get messy! I had one of my...
Get messy.
That's not how Miss Frizzle talks. Get messy. One of my students at one of the schools where I teach told me I should cosplay as Miss Frizzle, and she is dead on, and I also was pretty much doing it already at the time, so it was very minimal effort for me.
Amazing.
Yeah, I felt seen. So I am going to try to build this though, because I can do that.
Which cartoon character am I most like?
What's his name on Doug, I think it is. What's the
the guy with no hair whatsoever?
Yeah, but your hair is not you, Kevin. Your hair is not. Oh, do you know what happened after the live stream last time? Both of our...
My mom's probably watching.
Hi, Kevin's mom. Both of our moms independently... Oh, sorry, Chacha. Chacha wants to know what set we're building. It's the Gingerbread House free giveaway from 2019. Was it a VIP day?
They gave it out, like, very similar to the one we built last time. They gave it out with a purchase at Christmas time, but then they did it again in the summer of this year. So when productions were all, like, when production of Lego was way down in the summer, they were like, okay, we've still got this backlog of Christmas ones. Cool. We'll do kind of a Christmas in July giveaway. So they gave away this, and then I think in some countries they did the Christmas tree that I built last year too.
Oh, the one I've seen.
It has the little train on it that you spin around.
It's so cute. Can we talk about our trip to the Lego store? Our grand adventure to the Lego store. We got to go to the Lego store for
you didn't finish what our moms were saying either.
Oh right. But remember about Muddy Knees, we absolutely do not just dump all the Legos. Do you have any idea the repercussions I would face if I just dumped the Legos? Chaos and madness. Kevin would kick me off of.
Normally it's
the
fun.
I'd never be allowed to.
But this one has so many small pieces.
It's a little. Small pieces. I did mix them up once, I think, before I understood the numbering.
But that's what happens when you take like a small set, right? As we discussed, you take the small set, which is really nice. But then you make a mini version of it. So this one uses normal size pieces. Oh. Right? You know?
I see.
And then you shrink it down. All of a sudden, it's like all 1x1s and 1x2s.
Also, the pressure is really on Kevin to like execute the build in this instance. Like, I feel no attachment to like the build actually being completed correctly, or like, which makes you emotional even to think about it not coming out properly. And I'm not gonna lie, a big part of me I want it to.
I was gonna give this to a child.
You kind of did.
To make their day, and if it doesn't look nice.
That's not true. First of all, you were gonna add it to
know.
your Christmas Lego store, and if you were set what diorama scene display your Christmas display
shrine
your shrine to Christmas Lego. It is really pretty though, like, and it's more interesting than.
It's true. Maybe I'll show people around someday.
Yeah.
See, this is your the
Let's
things
do
you
a
made
tour.
before. They're here for supports of the beams.
Oh.
That
It's
are gonna
not.
go up.
Oh, I see.
They're not even gonna be on the.
That
so
was
like
probably
those?
a good one. So it didn't matter what order they were in then.
No, but it can't be 5 tall.
Well, but that it was red and blue mattered less than you perhaps made it out to matter. Also,
Well, yeah, but if you use the wrong ones, then you might not have the right ones later.
you know, I would have adjusted to that emotionally. It's also
really a
interesting to be
lesson
following this with
for
context. Lego is? What is? Tell us, Kevin.
You have to follow the right steps.
Dr. McMullen, tell us the lessons that we're learning. Lego lessons with I'm bored. Tell us all. Tell us all. I'm blazing through this over here. I'm gonna be done.
I have nothing profound to say, unfortunately.
Well, you know, we'll workshop it. You're gonna have to think of
It's true.
life lessons in Lego. The small units coming together in a congruent whole. The reward of following instructions. The satisfaction of being. What am I doing after? Oh, I'm lining them up in the order that they're gonna happen.
That's right. Good job, Brenda.
I believe in me. I'm doing a great job this build.
Brenda is the best.
Brenda is the best. I heartily agree. Oh, but I can't attack. Okay, so I need the thing that you're doing before I can
Exactly
build more stuff.
I mean, you can try to.
Alex bored, more like I'm bored.
Nice.
Air quotes.
I know who that is.
You do know who that is?
I do.
No stranger danger. We welcome Alex into the.
I mean, he's okay.
Fold. He's okay. Ringing endorsement for Alex. If you'd like to issue a rebuttal, now's your chance. But if I put these. So look, I don't want to impede on your build.
Well, thank you. That's actually very helpful.
This is, and I'm going to try to, this will be the demilitarized zone, and these are like in preparation. Is that enough visual distinction? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if we had like a crayon to like.
If we had a crayon. Would you like, you could pick a color,
No.
I would ham fist a crayon mark right now. You were really concerned about, Kevin was asking about putting, I don't know how much you can see the desk, but let me tell you, it's not pristine.
Is it okay if I put my soda water?
Here, do you want a dino coaster?
A dino coaster? Oh, wow.
Here, you could also, if you want
how do you get this stuff
seashell coaster?
Resin.
It's
amazing.
Epoxy resin. Do you want a galaxy coaster?
I want a tower of 5.
Okay, let's make you a tower of 5.
Alternating red and transparent light blue.
As long as you don't want, what was it, pale medium gray or whatever. What's the color?
Light bluish gray.
Light bluish gray.
I don't know what you have against that.
Because it's the most throwaway name for a color. It both describes nothing while simultaneously using like mushy adjectives, which is my least favorite.
I'm 80% sure there's also a very light bluish gray. Just so
Are
you know.
You serious?
So, but it's a color that's not used on much. It's I forget what it's used on.
Yeah, because everybody sees that color name and they're like, I will not. I feel no compulsion to use. What does it look like? What's this compared to this one? What kind of blue is it? Because like what?
Light bluish gray. This is light bluish gray.
That's like, yeah. So I don't actually. Okay, to be fair, I don't actually hate the color that it is. I just hate the color names.
But I told you, gray was taken before, Brenda.
I know. And you know what? The fruit that was
pretty soon you'll be preaching this to someone else.
Named an orange probably came along before they saw a carrot, and it's been a problem ever since. And they were like, "Uh-oh."
I can't figure out if I already did this step or not. I did this step. I should have turned the page like.
You should have turned the page
a minute ago.
You gotta focus, especially because I have so many things to say.
Oh.
Are all minifigs created equal? Absolutely not. Do you want to see one of the best minifigures of all time? I will show you.
Where's Brenda minifigure?
Oh, should I go get Brenda minifigure?
You're gonna leave me with...
Kevin, you'd be okay.
You're gonna leave me alone on your channel.
Alright, so first of all, let's talk about what would have bigger repercussions. You being alone on my channel or me being alone on your channel? I'd be fine with it. Artinjest accepts all manner of chaos. Well, I'll bring. So Kevin has made 2 minifigure versions of me now, right?
Yeah,
one
but
that's
one's
in
in my
Tooth and
house
Nail,
right now.
And one
That's downstairs.
lives downstairs. And anytime I don't want to do something, minifigure Brenda steps in for me. And let me tell you, can I ever recommend having a Lego minifigure of yourself? So anytime, if you don't want to go to a meeting, if you don't want to like write up invoices or something, you can just put also, if I make mistakes, sometimes I blame minifigure Brenda, which is helpful and cathartic. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Does this mean I need this object 4 times? Like they want 4 things that look like this?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so that means where this says... Okay, but it's... Okay, this is interesting, though.
I'm already doing
I was actually about to tell you need 80 of those, but you don't. So they're telling you now you need 20, 12, and 4 to make 4 of those.
So this is just the amount of pieces. This is the end result.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which they don't always do that. Sometimes, like, the number of pieces you need would be kind of like inside that box type of thing.
Why
and then
would
like
they do that?
So it would say like
why would they do that?
I don't know. It's just, you know, it's like you're just building something and then you're learning math along the way.
Oh, absolutely not. We will not be having math sneak up on us. I refuse. Do you have any idea what I did to escape math in my life?
Brenda learns math with Kevin.
No, I don't want that to be. So this is an idea for another series. That the hairs on the back of my neck stood up at the idea of...
You do math, I do yoga.
Okay, I would trade, actually, I take it back. But listen.
Or, God forbid, art.
You'd be fine at art. You wouldn't have... Once you started doing that, you'd be fine. Especially if I gave you supplies that you didn't find, like, that the tactility of them didn't bother you. If it was, like, gross on your hands or something, then I feel like you'd just get upset and not be able to pay attention to what we were doing.
It was, like, cheese or something.
Just make a
cheese art.
Kevin will be using baby bells to sculpt to scale rendition, a bust of your wife.
Yeah.
Out. Yeah. Gross. So I'm doing this 4 times, right?
I'm assuming you got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 times 4.
We'll see how accurate.
Looks good.
It is. Yeah.
Those are little candy canes.
It's so cute. Look at what I did. I'm so pleased. That's not really the camera that we should be holding up to. Did we ever have a struggle bus trying to get many
Brenda,
fancy
we're just
cameras?
having fun.
I am having fun. Did you know that I actually sincerely really enjoy all Lego builds in all levels of involvement? I like, one time Kevin built, what's the set that I really like that has all the hidden play features?
Which one?
The scary one,
the hidden side ones, but which one?
Not the hidden side ones. The big Tower of Terror.
The like, it's called the haunted house. It's so nice.
I love that set.
And it's got like a whole story about how it's a
so
museum and the guy.
And
but it's a callback to these old Lego sets from like the 90s or something.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like that guy was a character like in their adventure sets or something like that.
The one that was dead, that was the safari guy that had the portrait above.
Exactly. Yeah. And he had like stolen all these artifacts.
And all the artifacts were haunted. So it had more little activations inside that set than I've ever seen in any other single set.
And then you crank the back and the elevator, the people go up in the elevator, it gets to the top, the doors open, and then they fall down.
It's wheelchair accessible, which I appreciate.
It's true, it's amazing.
They made a ramp, they made not just a person in a wheelchair, which I thought was very well done. And in the actual instruction booklet, it has little story bits, right? Like there was a little narrative that while you were building it in the instruction book, it would actually tell you. And
my gosh, so funny.
That you because I didn't want to build that because it looked very complicated and I have no patience, but that you built the entire thing and then you were like, we're going to go on a tour of this set. That delighted me. That was super fun. And
I even did an animated tour guide voice.
And you did a tour guide voice and went through in order the whole the story, because you were doing it was like going on an amusement park.
I was so excited that day.
It was so good. Well, that set is amazing. What were you gonna say?
We can go back to this, but I want to teach you something about Lego math.
Okay. Math.
It's not math. It's
just don't call it math.
It's just
call it.
Everything is math.
Call it Lego facts.
So I'm bored. Do you remember what a snot brick is?
A snot brick is the one that has the little thing on the front and the side.
Yeah. So the snot means studs not on top. So there's studs on the. So when you do
I forgot this.
The snot technique. But when you do that, the horizontal, like the height of a tile or a plate is 1/3 of a brick.
Okay.
But width-wise, they're a little bit off. And so I'm about to put this on sideways here.
I see.
And it's going to be, the reason why there's 5 here is because that's the exact width of 2 when they're not sideways.
What is that one with the little, like, look at this green.
That piece there, the little, like,
yeah, why does it
1x2 modified plate with slider or something like that in green.
We getting into the deep nerd. The deep nerd.
That's gonna be like a curtain on the window or something, or shutter or something.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So this is a window, the pink and this is
gonna
go here.
Oh, I
but
get it.
But in order for everything to be flush later on,
it has to have like a layer in between to make it to. But it's not going to be attached to anything. It's only going to be held by these two.
And stuff on top, and everything's gonna hold it in like that.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could do like 3 and 2 or something. But
snot
there
technique.
You go. So you can tell people more about the haunted house if you want.
That's not on top. I loved the haunted house. Well, okay, so the haunted house set, Cassie's Elvendale sets have a lot of action bits and hidden features. Yeah, I like anything that has I like that there's a story to the haunted house. That like it was an actual complete narrative that took you through all of the play features in the set. So you necessarily like went on a guided tour of the story, but the set at the same time. And the play features, like sometimes the play features they're fun and cute, but they're kind of like a one-liner. Like it's like, oh, this flips down and it's something different, whatever. But these were all like the kinesthetics, like the way that they worked was very different one to the other. So there was like ones that lit up, there was like reveals, there were things that mechanically dropped pieces down from the actual Tower of Terror, like it was still a ride.
And then there were just stupid funny things.
Yeah.
And then really cool builds like the piano. Or the organ.
Oh,
the organ's so nice.
The organ is beautiful. But that's a bit different. The satisfaction of that one is different because did I make this too long? Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. Don't look over here.
Bigger candy.
Guaranteed that'll have repercussions later, though. Something's supposed to sit on top of, or it's all supposed
You always get extras of the 1x1s. So
that's good because I have 4 candy canes.
We can at the end we can make them bigger if you want, if we have some left.
Excellent.
We can steal from this side too.
Because more candy all the time, forever, always. Sugar.
All right, we're getting there.
Oh, look at your little. This is how I gauge how it's going. Is how large your thing of pieces is. Also, I'm doing a great job of getting everything set up. So by the time you get to bag 2. You should be able to just rip through your tasks.
Can't figure this piece
out. So if it's shaped like an L and there's still a stud, we're going to play quiz.
I missed something a long time ago.
Kevin.
Way back here.
Kevin!
On page 36. I made it 7 pages. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah, you should be pretty embarrassed.
Well, at least I noticed.
Do you want me to try to distract the judging audience?
Past Kevin's...
Oh, Kevin, what are your thoughts on the doll set, like the Elvendale or what's the other one? Friends.
Or like a lot of the Disney ones. I mean, I personally am a minifigure. I mean, almost everybody.
You're a bit of a purist. I would call you a bit of a Lego purist.
I dabble in Lego purism.
Nobody dabbles in purism. So let's... remember your mom's watching. How would you compare something like a modification like this, where the proportions are still true to a traditional minifigure, as with gender neutral gingerbread, or to like this is a pure minifigure that's just been costumed?
I significantly prefer minifigures. I understand the value of dolls both for versatility and marketing purposes.
Oh, so to
However,
oh, he's not done. Wait.
but I think most people don't really like them.
What do you mean most people don't really like
the
them?
mini dolls?
Oh, like the Elvendale
and the Friends ones. So
what about the Disney ones? Or Disney the Sesame ones? Street. Soon we're gonna get to build the Sesame Street.
They aren't mini dolls though.
Have never
Those are
been
minifigures.
more excited.
Those are minifigs.
The mini dolls are the ones that are actually like proportionally larger than a minifigure. Like is the
they're
Big
like long
Bird...
and skinny. Big Bird is a minifigure. Like a normal one.
But Big Bird
and they just put a thing on top of his like
kind of like
the llama.
llama.
Yeah. Imagine the llama's a bird. A bird llama.
Okay, yeah, I can get there, no problem. Give me and my fantastic imagination 1 second.
I'm trying to think of a bird that looks kind of like a llama. I couldn't do it though.
I could.
Maybe like
done. It's already done.
Ostrich.
Do you want to hear the sound effect? Ostrich. Very good. That's a literal actual animal, but so this piece is shaped like an L and has a snot feature in that there is a stud that is not on top. But what would this one be called?
I think it's called a bracket.
Just a bracket? That's so much more boring than I was wanting this.
Oh, like a 1x1 bracket. 1x1 by... I don't know how tall it is. It's weird.
One.
It's just 1x1 bracket.
But yeah,
it's a modified plate of some sort, but like
modified 1x1 modified plate bracket.
I think it would be in the bracket section on Bricklink, as opposed to the modified plate section.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I'll accept that answer. Also, I want to see.
That's how we categorize.
I want to. Is that the royal we? The Lego universe. They're very exclusive, guys. We're lucky that they're even letting me this far in the door.
I've like never met anyone else who does it because I only started doing it really in
quarantine,
in pandemic times.
Oh, these pandemic times, and that means that your only available Lego playmates are people who are already in your bubble. Fortunately for you, that includes me, and I am rabidly interested in a lot of elements of Lego that you don't necessarily care about, but our excitement for it generally overlaps. That reminds me, we were talking about our trip to the Lego store on VIP day, and we got to go. It was so good. VIP day, right? That's what it was. We got to go to the Lego store. First of all, we had to go to a mall, which is terrifying right now, and everybody... Oh, is that this? That's this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a tooth piece.
A tooth piece. We're going to use this as like snow or icicles coming off of a roof.
That's what they use it for, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Look how cute that is.
They also use, there's a lot of pieces, and like these pieces, they also use these. I mean.
Oh, that's pretty.
These are.
That's pretty. This is nice. Yeah. This.
I can pull one off later. I'll show it later.
We got to go to the Rito Center. The Lego store in the Rito Center is small but high octane delight inside, and we got to visit our friend Darius. Wasn't there when we went. I love Darius. He's so nice. And Monica was there. Hi Monica at the Lego store. I assume she's watching.
I once gave her a positive review in
Why didn't you?
No, I did. In a follow-up survey that the Lego store sent me after a purchase, I gave her a positive review.
As well, you should.
To the positive experience we had.
Because she is the only reason that I have this llama in my possession, because one time we went into the Lego store and I wanted this minifigure so badly, and I got super lucky and got it, and it is because of Monica. We won't say anything else because she might get in trouble when Lego watches.
Oh, they know that they do. They check. Come on.
We're not gonna out her.
Everyone checks.
She has the magic ability to like scrunch the bags and know what's inside, and my llama was located through.
Oh, anytime a new series comes out, people immediately post field guides. They tell you like what you're looking for.
Really?
Yeah.
But actually, and it's called a field. Wow.
Because if you want the whole series, and you don't want to buy a box of 60 for almost $300.
Wouldn't you buy a box of 60 for almost $300?
Because then you have double ups of it.
Then you'd have $300 worth of minifigures, and nothing could ever be sad ever again if that was your life. I wonder how many minifigures I have. I have almost all of the astronaut ones.
Wait, did you say 300 minifigures?
$300 worth of minifigures.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I don't know how many that would be. Do the
math.
Well,
we just discussed 60. I told you that. That's how we started.
None of your sarcasm. sarcastic remarks.
You
Thank you
invited
very
it.
much. Look at the little pleasant train of pieces I'm making, like breadcrumbs.
Honestly, it makes me so happy.
Through a Lego forest. Isn't that satisfying? And the pieces that are assembled. Ooh,
and people,
it's
and it's even like people can even see it.
Yeah, cute, right? I know. I put it in frame.
Right here.
Look at that lovely little. That's the trail that you're gonna follow. And that is how we will succeed in Lego build.
I love how in the instructions, I think people can see this. I love this little icon here. It means like, turn it around.
Do you know what I want eventually is that, so do these exist in a digital capacity anywhere? Can you find any of these booklets like
just like a PDF?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm thinking of like.
Okay, so there's several answers to your question.
Okay, give me the several answers, and then I have almost guaranteed follow-up questions.
Easiest answer number 1: PDFs you can just download from their website immediately with Is it like a scan? Like it's just this? It's like the file they would have sent to the printer.
Okay.
And you can get the one that prints on US letter paper or the one that prints on A4.
That's considerate.
If there's a distinction between the North American one and otherwise.
Gotcha.
They label them 29 and 39 respectively.
The things that your brain attaches to are so profoundly strange. Just so profoundly strange.
And
I'm really hoping at some point on the channel we get to see you rifle through your mental sock drawer when I ask you a question and you don't know the answer and you have to do that like seeking thing when you're like rolling through the files. It's incredible.
Well, I did a version of that when I was asked what country maybe someone was in.
No, you
but I went like this.
Yeah,
you did that's a different thing.
When you need some alone time, and it's not.
These are all extra pieces.
Oh, wicked! Okay, give me all of them.
All right, we're gonna have a raffle.
All right. We'll put together a gift bag on one lucky winner. Look at how pleasing this is, though.
We will sign them.
You can use this for your hat. We'll sign. I like how
your tiny pens.
Ready you already are to be internet famous because of
Brenda.
Your previous experience being internet famous.
Kevin.
Start there.
Where do I go?
Right here.
I need the instructions,
you need the instructions too, though. Well, I can't keep.
You can just rip the pages off.
You wouldn't go completely to pieces if that happens?
I have another copy, so it'll be fine. Well, we could download the PDF.
So that brings me to my question. Look at here's what you're doing.
We should start printing out we should start having a secondary version. I'll give you a black and white copy.
I want you to experience the disruption of me needing to use the thing you're also using. I feel.
Was that the end of book 1? That was the end of book 1.
Yeah.
That's nice. That feels like I accomplished.
I like this.
And then they give us a list of pieces.
This list pleases me.
But this list does not include the extra pieces.
So this is all just.
No, but bonus. Those will be. You can find those in their own section.
And these are all usable for hat purposes. These are all exactly the type of.
Well, you're only supposed to use tiles on the hats. But today I deviated.
Yeah, because you needed to make a nose.
I made the nose.
I love it. And also your hair.
Let's give a profile view.
We never got through the discussion of what both of our moms said. See if you can guess when our moms.
I can't. I can't
go to
get
pieces. I see what you did there, Brenda. You missed my pun.
I don't know.
Did you miss it?
You will never beat your best pun that you ever had, and so.
I also like because I am not a huge fan of puns, and you were equal parts thrilled by the pun, and thrilled that I was like, I am compelled and forced to make this pun. It does not allow me to not make it. When we did our first live stream, also...
When do I tell the story about the pun you made? Later.
I'm not sure. This is what we need Ashley for. Ashley's going to start producing our live streams, and what she's actually going to do...
Who's Ashley?
She exists outside of the complete live stream universe.
This is amazing. You've already built the little fireplace for me.
I know. You're welcome. I was diligently following where there was like a thing that could be assembled. You will find it assembled.
I'm going to start picking. I'm going to have to start picking sets that you're going to love.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, the next...
we have do that anyway.
Sesame Street,
I'm so
Sesame Street and Elf
Sesame
Clubhouse.
Street. I'm excited for Elf Clubhouse. I really want that bonsai tree. I really, really want that bonsai tree. And I don't like that you showed me a set that I can't have for the foreseeable future. Like, that you didn't... That is satisfying.
I couldn't get it off. Go ahead.
That is pleasing. That you showed me a preview of a set that, like, some
but that was
person
no. That was an official.
So that
image.
for sure is happening.
Oh yeah, it's for sure happening, and that means it's probably coming pretty early after Christmas.
That's still so many waiting minutes.
So like when all the kids and people like me get get their Lego, but they need to exchange it because they already had it, then there's new stuff to buy.
Right.
That's the goal. I assume.
That's smart. That makes sense.
It's brilliant.
That's very...
Whereas other people would be like, we need to get everything out before Christmas. So that we can...
The Lego machine runs like clockwork. It is an effective and efficient...
The, like, new waves of everything were just announced. So, I mean, I have no interest in...
Okay, but so you're pretty confident that, like, January?
June at the latest.
Oh my God. You can't look at... We gotta talk about how you share...
Summertime. I mean, they're, probably spring, I guess. No! They're flowers. There's the bouquet of flowers.
I like the bouquet of flowers too, but
their
I want
new
the
botanical
tree.
theme. I think they're gonna do this, like, for a while. Like, they're gonna have a theme. It's called botanical.
Believe that you showed me something that I have to wait actual months before I can... Do you want me to start pranking you or in vengeance for subjecting you to this terrible waiting minutes?
You're gonna forget about it.
That is actually true. That is actually true. This is the conclusion that we came to before, is that even though I do get very upset at being made to wait for anything.
Wait, did we already talk about this? I forgot too.
But yeah, we did, because when we were talking about when you first showed me the sets and I lost my mind at your house, and Sean said we'll show her something different and she'll forget about it in 30 seconds, and that's factual. That is. I was
pretending to have forgotten that we had that conversation.
Oh, I see what you did there. I feel medium about it. I want you to know that I am being very attentive to whether.
Well, maybe you should start box. Oh no, but we don't have the. Okay, bag 3 is probably the fun part. I don't know.
You just have to hustle up.
Oh,
you just got to get down to business. You're supposed to be...
We're flying.
We are flying because I am...
I can't find where this goes.
Project manager.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong page. Here we go. I love this.
I want to give you the conversational equivalent to a choose your own adventure. Are you ready?
Is that my
mic? It's not. This isn't unrelated. It's just for tactility. I think you immediately zoned in on this. I'm not gonna lose. You threw 2 pieces already in this build, and I am embarrassed. Option 1, the thing our moms had in common when they watched the live stream.
Yes.
Option 2, VIP trip to the Lego store.
Oh, these are like, I feel like tangents. We're gonna have themes of conversations we can't get through.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm trying to like.
Let's talk about. We can talk about my hair. That's fine.
About your hair? I guess it's kind of about your hair. That both of our moms. So my mom watched the live stream, and then I saw her the next day, and she was like, "What is around Kevin's neck? Is that a scarf?" And I was like, "No, Mom, that is Kevin's hair. What are you talking about?" And I thought that was an outrageous thing to say.
I did too.
And then you immediately after talked to your mom, your mother, your mom who presumably knows decently what you look like, and she asked if you were wearing a scarf. So,
first she said, "Your hair is curly."
And you were like, "No, that's Brenda." You're looking at the wrong human on the screen.
I mean, I haven't been home in over a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Exactly, and depending on how the light hit, I could have like maybe clocked as having facial hair or something. We don't. That's why I put on the unicorn horn today, so that it'd be more obvious.
She was like, "Your frosting's a bit pinker than usual, but."
But other than that.
Exactly. So first she told me my hair was curly. Then she said, "I didn't realize it was your hair. I thought it was a scarf."
Like, and I don't understand. I don't understand.
Who would buy this bland human hair scarf?
The phrase "human hair scarf" makes me very uncomfortable. I don't like it. So that is what happened with Both of our moms independently but also how wholesome is it that both of our moms watched the live stream of us building Lego? That makes me really happy that they did that and got some enjoyment out of it, even if they both thought your hair was a scarf and that we are
My mom says she
interchangeable as
cried
people.
too.
What do you mean she cried?
She
Why did
misses
she cry?
me. I'm a wonderful son. A horrible friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must have some redeeming qualities. So. That's not true. You're a good friend. You took me to the Lego store, and I consistently get because frequently with VIP club, VIP
you
status.
You can just anyone can sign up for it.
It doesn't matter. But the sheer volume of Lego means that often there's little extra prizes and perks, and I have gotten all of the freebie Legos and stuff. I will often get freebie Lego because you're I have 10 of these. Here you go.
Exactly.
You can have one, and it's glorious. So we got to go. Okay, so that was door number 2. Now we're going through door number 1, which is VIP trip to the Lego store. You're coming up on the end of what I've organized, and you're going to be on your own.
But I'm confused about why these are here. Did I miss something?
What do you mean?
I put those 2 on. Those are already on.
2 of them? 2 each?
But now there's... Oh, maybe you put 3 there or something.
Maybe.
Put those back.
Entirely possible.
That's okay.
We got to go to the VIP day at the Lego store in the Rito Center, which was a very strange experience because going through the Rito Center with masks on and all of that is fine. It's not bad. But the Lego store is lovely, and it's actually a very nice experience to go in there and have basically the whole place to yourself, so you can look at everything and no one stands in front of you, and you can do a little, they have a little path kind of that you can take around the store and get right up in front of all of the sets, which I like very much, and in front of all of the
in the window,
all the little aquarium looking things, so you can look at the pieces.
Half the sets that were in there are just sold out though.
That's mean. That's mean. That's terrible. And also it was extra mean. We got everything that they had, everything that we wanted.
Well, I checked before.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to go to the store and not check.
That's because you're not 8. And there was a bunch of heartbroken 8-year-olds probably. Kevin was joking after that we should stand and audibly say about getting the
last one of
the last one of the gift sets.
I was like, hey, Brenda, we should walk by and
troll the children.
Say we get the last A Christmas Carol free giveaway.
We didn't do
and then
that.
Be like, isn't it nice they gave us 2?
Because
and then throw them in the garbage.
This monster that lives inside of you, it's good that it comes out. I know you would never, but we did spend some time chuckling about it. We got to get the gift set, and that was when we got the Sesame Street Lego set that you bought that I am so excited to put together.
Yeah, we're going to have to split that over.
We have to split that over a couple streams. We can't do that all in one shot, but we will split it up.
This set has so many tiny pieces.
It does. You're doing a great job. Do you not feel supported? Do you need more emotional support?
I feel...
Do you want me to clap while you're doing it?
Tired and sweaty. I got the Lego sweats.
I love that.
I got the Lego sweats.
You gotta chill out, man. We gotta keep you hydrated. We gotta put a Gatorade.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta.
If you would let me keep my water on your desk.
I said you could put whatever you wanted on the desk. I have been completely accommodating. As talent, I would like to point out that Kevin is vastly more high maintenance than I'm. We're in my studio right now, so I'm feeling very at home and comfortable. You have to adapt.
I know what I can get away with.
And also, all of the onus of the build is on you, and I just get to pick things up when you're using them.
You didn't provide me with my
your rider?
My room of porcelain dolls, but other than
that's horrifying. That is a horrifying.
Again, we need to figure out which brand of porcelain doll I'm going to carry in the toy store.
I told you, American Girl doll. Of all the brands of dolls, Barbie is troubled, and American Girl doll is very, very popular, and I think has a more positive... What, are you going to carry Bratz?
I will carry
Bratz
mini dolls.
Bratz dolls are awful.
Mini dolls.
What do you mean mini dolls?
Lego,
Say more.
Lego mini dolls.
That's fine. But don't you want to have, if you're going to have, Kevin's going to have a toy store soon.
Well, yeah. Of course.
But what about, because, Cabbage Patch Kids. Do they still have Cabbage Patch Kids? Don't make that face for Cabbage Patch Kids. How dare you?
I had some soda water in my throat.
I think you had some attitude in your throat, and you best choke it back, because we will not be trash talking Cabbage Patch Kids on our
I'm simply
like Cabbage Patch Kids.
I'm not currently up to date in the world of dolls, so it will involve doing some research and some discussion with the enthusiasts.
Also, you should try to get some socially conscious companies that you can work with, some people who are reducing evil in the world. I'm sure these decisions will be available to you as a toy store owner. Also,
of course,
Lego would be a great brand to work with. Lego, if you're out there, sponsor our live streams.
But I don't think you can get VIP
or
points.
Sony. Have we mentioned the Sony ZV-1 in this?
You're really working that.
I love it. It's such a good camera.
Have you tweeted at them?
It compensates. Twitter's not really my jam. I don't mind Twitter. It's not my favorite of the social media environments.
What's it called? Fluttering?
Fleeted?
Have you fleeted them?
We talked about fleeting.
Fluttering.
I asked our friend Elizabeth about fleeting because she understands these things. I still understand it.
The Twitter.
Medium. Lego mini dolls will take over. Brother from Another Brick says Lego mini dolls will take over. I'm not sad about that. I think the Lego, because Lego actually does a lot of pretty fun features. I like that everything is consistent in a universe. Also, there's a minifigure doing almost every conceivable thing, which is cool. And they don't, sometimes, like, this is a little heavily gendered for my liking. Keep in mind, we've swapped the heads, but you said that they were praised.
They give you a suggested way to assemble them, but you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, which is the beauty of Lego.
Right, they encourage you to
freedom
change things around.
Structure.
And I think they're getting better at it. But
you said that they've been praised in the recent sets for having more diversity and just different.
A little bit maybe, but
they should work on.
I don't know enough to discuss it.
Okay, fair enough.
At
the internet is forever. Also, when we went to the Lego VIP store, we got a bunch of little Christmas figures.
Yeah.
Like 2 little packs, and you were talking about how normally those packs you can go and you like make your own minifigure, right?
Yeah, and you spread your germs all through the
You just lick everything and put it back. To seal the package, you actually have to lick the bubble back. Which is why you're not allowed to do it right now. But usually you'd be able to like assemble your own minifigure, right?
And they're just in this massive bin.
Would you?
And you just dig through. And then you like
so fun to
you get to put 3 pants.
Oh,
or 3 bottoms,
fun.
3 tops.
So in theory, I could make
on.
The Fall Guys bonhams that you can have like you could put like dinosaur pants, a tutu, and a like can of pop head on them.
I believe you. I'm not that familiar with them, but yes.
They're really great. So in your toy store, would you be able to have custom?
No.
Why?
Well, I don't know if there's anything that would stop me from assembling my own. But I would have to acquire those pieces independently.
This is adorable.
Yeah, we're getting
This is the first time I kind of took it in.
Have you not been paying attention to what we're doing? I am
paying attention, but it's mostly you building it and your ham hands are on top of it, so I can't see. Yeah, how would I know?
Stop saying ham.
Also, it's...
I'm so hungry.
You're gonna just have Lego sweats and be starving, and I'm gonna bounce out of here
I'm old man hungry.
You are old man. You're kind of old man everything. And I'm gonna live forever. You're gonna make dad noises because you're over it, and
all right. Bags 3.
Wait, let me take the little extra pieces. I get to open them.
Those. Oh.
I'm so angry at you right now. Oh,
Lego is Lego switching to paper bags.
Oh Oh, are they? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that was the big news.
This is.
It is, yeah. It is going to take away, like, it's going to take away some kind of joy of seeing the pieces in, like, they'll be.
The glycine bags are recyclable and they're translucent-ish.
My understanding is they will not be transparent light blue, for example.
Thank goodness, because heaven grant me patience.
All right.
Look how
cute.
You
know what that means. Spin that thing around.
Spin that build. None of these pieces are here.
They're over on the small side.
Oh, I see.
One. And we need 2 1x2 plates.
There's so many.
We need to dictate what you should be sending.
They're so cute.
Oh no! Oh
Kevin!
no!
We need that one.
That one went way under.
2 1x1s.
It's under here.
You're.
And they do not give us extra ones of those.
Well, then you gotta stop throwing them.
Shoot.
Listen, I need you to calm down. You're at like an 11.
Sugar.
Boom!
Boom!
I see what you did there.
I see what
you did there.
The whole stream was leading up to that.
I'm glad you got to hit peak Kevin. Do you feel like you've achieved your full form? Like a Pokemon? It's
that was a forced Pokemon.
Well, I didn't. For a second, I didn't know if I actually knew how to pronounce it.
No, that's pretty good.
Was it? I never got into Pokemon. Did you?
Remember
Pokemon
come
Go
on.
craze? Nah.
Pokemon Go. I
like the little characters because of course I do.
They're called Pokemon.
I'm. But the game itself, I don't know. I just never.
Do you want to hear something really interesting?
Yes.
About language?
Yes.
Is
it related to Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it back.
So there's this idea called sound symbolism. I'll try to move fast.
Sound symbolism.
But the idea is that like sounds carry some inherent meaning with them, or at least certain sounds do.
Oh.
So like, I don't know, like
a sibilant S would have an inherent.
So like maybe like sliding and slithering and slick
and, that would
and slip and like this
language.
SL. Yeah, in that like. The idea in that particular instance would be that either there's something inherent about it in English, or maybe that's more general. Okay, but the point about Pokemon is that they've looked at the names of Pokemon, and there's Pokemon has this Pokedex that's full of data about them, right? Like how big they are, what levels they evolved, and as they get bigger or heavier or whatever, the sounds in them change. Like it's more likely that the vowels will be lower, like you'll have an ah instead of an e. For example, I'm trying to come up with an example, but maybe like Pikachu versus the evolved version is Raichu. You see,
and that totally makes that's like
and like so they've done the study in Japanese for Japanese names of Pokemon and for English ones, and it like basically holds up in any language you do it in. This is done by people who they're making kind of puns and stuff with them usually, right? But they're not inherently knowledgeable about sounds like that. Isn't that
completely?
So
makes sense.
They had a whole conference on this, and they called it Pokemonastics.
Pokemonastics?
Indeed.
That's a great word.
Indeed, and
Pokemonastics.
At least one of my students is looking into that this year.
That makes me think of the that book Eunoia by Christian Bach, where he made a chapter that only had words with one vowel in each, like chapter E, chapter A, chapter O.
Oh yeah.
And it had this every chapter has a very specific sound to it as a result of that. Like they are so dramatically different from one another. It almost sounds like a different language, which is fascinating to me, especially read out loud. Like when you hear it, as opposed to it's interesting when you read it, but it's fascinating when you hear them. Brother from Another Brick says, if we want to get sponsored by Lego, we need to apply to be a Lego ambassador and grow the YouTube following, and have been on YouTube for over a year. So everybody will get all kinds of notice on my channel about I'm Bored Toys, Kevin's soon-to-be famous YouTube channel.
Obviously.
I
mean, look at this content.
Absolutely. I mean, it's pure gold.
Just listen to that. That was actually like, I bet that sounded really so good.
That was a bit. I was ready to make derogatory remark, and I can't now.
Are you kidding me? That snap? I mean, I know the angle. I know how to do that. Come on.
And when you took off the plate too, that was also very satisfying. There's something very ASMR.
Tiles are the best for that sound for sure.
To snap on.
Yeah, because the like 1x2 tiles or 1x2. 1x2 tiles like this one. They don't have any like tube in the underside.
Oh, I see.
And so,
unlike these,
yeah,
right,
or like the new ones don't.
So it's just completely covering all of the
exactly, and it like kind of gives you like maybe
a
little more echo in there. Yeah.
That biofeedback, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a very pleasing snap. Also, I feel like there should be a build. I don't know what we're gonna do with me when maybe I can't be here. Where it's just about like the sounds of Lego. Remember we were talking about the candy surgeon and all of the tiny nuances and like little subtle sounds, and the fact that sense memory for like the sound of Lego clacking together. So nice. Like I don't even know what you'd call that sound, but there was like little micro clicks. Ooh, very pleasing. The tactility of Lego is very, very pleasing. Also, thank you for the tip, Brother from Another Brick.
That's awesome.
Perks about the Lego Ambassador Network. You can reach out to them and ask to sponsor certain projects with money or Lego. You can also get paid $500 worth of Lego free a month, and you get early press releases and free set review copies. Kevin.
I told you Lego was one of the people watching us.
Well, Brother from Another Brick sounds awesome. Like this is insider intel. It's probably available on their website as well. This is brilliant. And also can you imagine having early release sets? That would, because then, listen, do you know what that means, Kevin?
But then you probably can't say mean things about Lego.
I wouldn't. Oh my gosh. I would say never. Honest, pure reason. I would review sets in comparison to one another, but I would never disparage. I actually really like the Lego brand, sincerely. The worst I would ever do if I didn't like something was just not talk about it.
Mini dolls. I'm just kidding.
You just make that face.
I have no issue.
But that means that potentially I could get the bonsai tree. You better get.
What? You can just like they posted a picture, just build it.
I don't know. That's not the same. And also, I want the like experience of I want to open and you. What is this? Actually, look at this.
What you did that?
I did do that. I want the experience of opening the little.
Ooh, it's roof time. This is exciting. I feel like
look how cute it is. I want to build.
I feel like you can build the roof.
It's my turn. I will build the roof, and it's going to be. And you need to stretch your old man.
I can get I'll try to do the pieces in advance.
Yes, please.
What step are you on right now?
I'm right here.
So you do these 3, and I'll do the next 3.
Okay.
I'll grab them for you. But keep talking.
I want to. Smart Alec. I want to have the full experience of opening the Lego like in its complete form, and I want to build because that bonsai tree. Brother from Another Brick, have you seen the early release of the No, you can't turn it before.
I'm just checking.
Have you seen the early release of the bonsai tree and the bouquet that is coming out?
I don't know, sometime next year. In their botanical theme.
Oh, that's so. How long do you think a theme will last? You can turn the page.
Okay. Oh, it just depends. I mean, like, hidden side, the longest, like city probably.
Hidden Side took a long. I found it difficult to. I love Hidden Side.
I also did. There was a lot of hate on Hidden Side, and as you know, we loved it.
We had so much fun.
Oh my gosh!
We played the game. Where are my 1x1s? What's happening over there?
Did you do that already?
Yeah, look it.
Oh, I didn't know you took that.
You gave me. I did.
Well, the 1x1s are really
so hard to find good help these days.
Wow.
Wait. No, everything's fine. Don't look over here.
I know it is.
The Hidden Sides were, I thought, one of the best sets for having like multiple points of entry.
You know what?
I loved that.
You know what we haven't done yet because I haven't checked in a while. I don't know how to access it or if it's like on YouTube now. But on Halloween, they released a like 44-minute or whatever episode of Hidden Side.
You can turn the page.
Of Hidden Side.
Like a YouTube like the show where they go and. Oh,
you know, with Parker.
Yeah. And they actually
Jack
go JB.
And JB.
I love JB.
JB's the best.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters. And Spencer.
And El Fuego.
Fuego, whose name keeps weirdly changing.
Well,
that
was
character
weird.
was confusing.
There's like a different name tag and stuff too. Yeah. But
What?
Yeah.
What is happening?
What do you mean? Everything's fine, right? Oh, now you're done with that.
Okay.
Now you set that aside. Now they show you a small picture.
A small picture.
Of what you're going to start building now. And eventually they'll all come together so this is going to be the side. This is the middle.
This is
going to be the middle, and then you're going to build a side and a side.
What is it called when we put under, like when we're putting on, when they show the piece upside down and we're building?
That's just upside down.
They don't have like a fancy term for that?
I don't think so. You're building it upside down. That's just because they want, that's just to help you know where you're supposed to put things.
I see.
Otherwise, they would have had to start the instructions with two pieces not attached to each other, which would be weird.
That would be weird.
See?
Look at how I've done that entire page.
But then we're going to snot that thing.
Okay. I'm so ready to snot. So ready to snot. Hidden side sets didn't sell well. Yeah.
I know.
Right? I'm assuming because all the box art looks very similar. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It probably confused people. 44-minute episode of Hidden Side was pretty good. Night of the Hairbringer.
Yeah.
Did you
so
think
we
that's
haven't
why?
seen
Box
it yet.
art. Oh.
The box art was big, so they really wanted to show off. They really wanted to show off the augmented reality aspect. So they on the front of the boxes. So I mean, if we were at my house, I'd go grab one or something. But especially in the first wave of them, you could not tell from the front of the box what the set looked like.
Where am I going?
That was the problem. You started asking me questions.
I need you to learn to multitask, okay? You're really going to have to start pulling your weight. And I started trash talking.
It's called juggling.
I don't know what's happening now. I'm lost.
Well, what do you need? It's upside down, right? So you go like that. So you're here.
Yeah.
Now you turn it back over and pick something to orient yourself with. And now you place.
Oh,
there you go.
I understand.
Nope.
Why?
No.
But it's on
bottom.
top.
No, bottom. It's
what?
right there. It's right there. It's that piece. There you go.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh, I understand. Guys, everything's okay.
Have I ever steered you wrong, Brenda?
No, you have not. You are actually very good. Surprisingly, I think we joke about you being super, super picky about Lego, but you are actually very good at explaining what's going on. Oh, this is the most satisfying part. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't tell you what to do, though. Sorry.
I'm so pleased.
I'm too quick.
I'm too quick.
I think
love these
we gotta come up. I think we need two
things.
I think we need two sets of instructions in the future.
Yeah,
and we alternate between
we could be right and tag on and off so that you could make fewer dead. Now, is this to be my next piece? Because you'll notice that this is a 1x2 plate, and what's being required is a 1x3 plate. I'm not accusing you of trying to mess me up, but I just want to point out the inconsistency.
Some sort of magic switch where I'm like, oh.
The people at the Lego store would flip around the boxes since on the back it shows,
the
set with augmented reality. I'm so sad that the hidden sides tanked. The box art is actually a really interesting point, brother.
And some of the some of the technique to hide, in the school.
Yes.
The amount of hidden monster features and how tight those were fit in there and how easily they came out.
Yes.
Turn the clock and the eyes pop out and they're huge.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And they had
really liked that.
I liked that every single set, the entire hidden side was that theme of the reveal carried through so perfectly at every level of the set and at every point of access, which I liked. It was one of the only sets, and it just makes me sad because I worry that they would shy away from doing those types of augmented reality, and I thought that Lego was doing something so innovative by taking the tactility of the physical build in the Lego set and taking it into this video game universe, which also, it's a really fun game. The actual playing as a ghost is really fun. Yeah. Playing as one of the ghost hunters is really fun. Yeah. The aesthetics. Are we doing it again? We're doing this whole thing again?
Well, not the whole thing. We're now going to build a mirrored version, probably with different colors on the roof, so that we can put it on the other side of the roof.
Oh, I'm glad that you said that because I was about to start just following my own steps, and it would have.
No, Brenda.
I'm still building.
Brenda, they number them all.
What do you mean they number them?
They tell you have to do all these steps.
Why don't I have clear?
You already did that.
But it's not.
What?
It's not transparent.
Oh, it goes on here.
Oh.
Do you want to do that? I love. It's really nice to do that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Look at how perfect. Oh, it's so pleasing. I like when there's these little segments, these little component parts that later are gonna snap together. Yeah, I'm still sad and upset about that the hidden sides.
I mean, it came to. I mean, I think
that's funny, brother. From another brick, the only benefit to hidden side tanking is the sets were clearance at Walmart for 50 to 90% off.
Yep.
You have all of them, right?
Yeah, I did eventually get all of them, and yeah, I mean, you can also like. What I liked about them too is that like you don't have to have them be the like haunted version. They're very easy to modify.
Wrong, and I need the tool.
There you go. What step are you on though? What should I be getting?
Well, I should be over here, but I forgot to put this.
But you put the green piece on already?
Yes.
Okay.
But I need to remove my.
But you still need a 2x2. Because I haven't touched that. Okay, got it.
How do I get it off? Using this.
Which one you want the bottom?
I want the square off.
Okay.
Because I was supposed to put this first.
Here you
go. And then.
Yes, there you go.
Because now this is flush.
Yep.
Okay. Everything's fine. Nothing is right. It's much more likely that we have to remedy mistakes when I am in charge of the building. But you are fairly reasonable about that. Every time LEGO tries to do something with technology, it seems to fail. Ultra Agents. Yeah. Oh, what's the Nexo Knights? Dimensions and Hidden Sides all failed. The only exception I've seen is the Boost Collection and Mario. What's the Nexo Knights? We talked about this before. We're 2 sets away from having all of Elvendale. Lucky! Oh, nice. I love the Elvendale sets so much. They're so pretty. They also have a lot of good little play features and stuff.
Like I came
and the little elementals. I like those.
I didn't really start getting back into LEGO until after most of that stuff. So Hidden Sides is kind of the first one I got. Like Nexo Knights I don't think really was around.
What was the Nexo Knights? Brother from Another Brick, was that?
Dimensions was, I think, kind of ending. Like there was some Dimension stuff around, I think. But yeah.
What? I don't think
they don't seem to do it
Dimensions.
Very well.
Maybe it's also, you have to teach your audience how to, if you're doing something new, you got to really...
It's expensive.
Guide. Yeah, for sure. But it's also a good, I don't know, it's too bad because I think LEGO, to be adventurous about that, like to try to make adaptations, I think is really smart.
1x3.
Oh, I was right? Yes. No.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because that's on the other. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Don't listen. I know it's exciting. I need you to gather the little steps. What are these called? The little, I can't wait to put these on. What
slopes.
Are these called?
1x1 slopes.
1x1 slopes. See, they have such good, accurate names for pieces and such.
And it's called Whitish White.
And such terrible names for colors that I would almost believe that monstrous thing that you just said. Nexo Knights is basically technology and knights combined. Okay, so if I just imagine what I would imagine when I think Nexo Knights, am I going to be right? Probably. Like it's a knight, but he's got a lightsaber and like his shield
Knights,
spins.
But not where they're supposed to be.
Got it. All of that makes sense. This all checks out.
Now you have to put that on.
Snot technique?
Put that snot on.
But... that snot, that is really
and now you put on the little details on the front.
Oh, I'm so happy about this.
You could put on the little swirly swirl.
Oh, can we
get it closer?
Take a moment and appreciate this.
You have to hold your hand behind or something. Make it focus.
I like how you instantly, like any new information, you take in and then immediately treat as self-evident.
Yeah.
The second it goes into the vault, you're like, you go from like what to duh in 2 seconds.
That's how you improve yourself every day.
Is it though? Is that how?
Now we need to make it focus down here.
What is this? Oh, I see.
Something like that.
Touch the. Did you do it?
I did.
Excellent.
You can tell by the big thumbprint I left on there.
Because of your sweaty hand hands, then have a Lego sweat.
It's better than your snot fingers. Yes. Nailed it. Nailed it.
10 out of 10.
Snot joker number 1. This is going to provide decades of
Kevin
amusement.
has come full circle. Truly he has. He's achieved his full form. This delights me.
Well, you got to put it on top now.
Favorite. I'm so excited.
And
Oh wait, I need that. Wait.
The
I need
little
the
you need the 1x1 slopes.
Look at how many slopes. We're gonna have a lot of extras of those too. We're gonna have to.
And then we get to do it again. Then we get to do one more piece of the roof, and then we're done.
I'm so pleased with this little. Are you okay? You gonna make it?
I'm gonna make it.
Are you?
I'm tired.
You did a great job. Your energy level has been very good.
It's easy. It's Lego.
Where is it going? I don't understand. Here? Like that?
Yeah. So like earlier on, they built us this little cross.
Oh.
So that we can place this in.
Thank you, Lego. Oh, it's so cute. Show the progress.
It's also very satisfying. I want you to experience that.
I really like this
Do it
set.
this way.
It's so cute. Yeah, hold it. Can you see? Yeah, you can see.
And
Look
then,
at the little tree just fit. That's nice.
And then we get to do it again.
There's a lot wrong with the world, and that really that helped me.
I agree.
That helped me. That's what you need in life. Oh, I'm so pleased.
All right, here we go.
This is so cute. I really like how much you were right about the high amount of tiny pieces, but it means that everything looks miniature and like twee without actually being like it's all standard size pieces, but there's something really lovely about everything being done with just like the little wee tiles and things. I like that a lot. So what's going on? More roof?
Yeah, we need another one. Okay. I mean, you can build it if you want, but
no, you do it.
All right. Well, then, where are my pieces?
Okay, Kevin,
And I swear, if you give me a 1x2 tile,
then you're gonna go, no, Brenda, that's a 1x2 tile. What you're looking for is a 1x2 plate. Also,
no, a 1x3 tile.
1x3 tile. Also, we're down to like a few enough of the pieces that it's almost obvious. That's
right,
it. You're
it's
at
a race
this point. It is a race.
Turn that page.
And every time you turn that page. Does it feel like a game show when I do that? This one. One of these. I'm good at this. Killing the game.
I actually really.
It's way easier when there's not many pieces.
I actually really like this scale.
Yeah.
Of things like, and when people do it well, it's amazing.
It's also just it's perfect for the holiday sets because there is something, it's ornamental, it's adorable, it's like, it looks like little candy pieces and stuff, all of that.
Plus it was free.
Kevin has become Kevon. You've evolved. Kevin was your Pikachu.
Nice.
And now you're Raichu. Kevon. That feels right to me.
Oh, that's good.
Kevon is like a little more savvy, vaguely European. That feels right.
I will next evolve to Mega Kavan.
Mega Kavan! Which is when you basically hit my base volume, and then our mics will be equal. That's like, you have to go through 2 more evolves before...
Brenda, you just made the mic go to red.
That's kind of why the mic is over beside you, far from me. The mic's really close to Kevin and really far from me because...
Because I talk like this.
Because you talk like that. And I have one of those piercing voices that really carries.
But I have a nice breathy quality to my voice.
That's weird.
I know.
Don't do it. It's weird. I don't like it.
It's okay.
It's too... No, that's sad, Kevin. It's okay.
I would never say it's okay. Sad Kevin says it does nothing matters.
Yeah, sad Kevin. I know, very Eeyore. You get very Eeyore when you're sad Kevin.
but like joking Eeyore.
You are very fun. That's the problem, is that some of your wit, I think, is like just biting when you're having sad times. Because you don't care anymore.
All year.
Terrible things.
2020 for the loss.
I'm so pleased that this is a 2019 set also.
Yeah, I know. Look how happy those numbers are.
They don't know. Everything's fine. They think that they're headed towards congruence and symmetry. They don't realize yet what's about.
2020 asterisk.
Yeah, right? What would 2020 devolve in? What's the opposite of the evolve? What do we call it when it goes in the wrong direction? Do you like how good I'm doing at lining up these pieces?
You're moving too fast for me. You're winning the race.
So
Brenda, you're amazing.
Good at Lego. I agree.
Oh no,
Kevin, don't make that sound now.
Oh, you know what happened?
What?
I missed. I didn't really miss that. I just turned it the wrong way. All right, that's fine.
You can't. You need to reserve those noises for when something is actually like when you drop a piece. That's a terrible state of affairs. Are you ready to turn it? Turn it. Yeah.
Wait, are you 2 ahead? Oh
I'm so many ahead.
You told me I wasn't allowed to do that.
I have different criteria than you do when you're building. Can you think of any other ways in which you are maybe more skilled at build? Yeah.
Nice.
You
know what that sound means? Should we tell people about the channel the other channel that's coming? For you and Biz, Chime Time. Just gonna plug my Chime Time crew here. Chime Time,
Chime Time!
It's a serious review of chimes.
That was a good way to get caught up on the pieces because it completely derailed. Chime Time is gonna be a YouTube channel with me and Elizabeth. Bizabeth, if you're watching, get it together. Get our channel. Elizabeth is the host of the fantastic podcast Wonks and War Rooms, and everybody should go listen to it. It's very good. And I don't know why, I don't know how it happened, but at some point the words Chime Time.
Obviously you had a great idea.
The lunatic parrot in my brain instantly could not let that go. So Chime Time will review different, this is all chaos and anarchy.
No, that's fine. It's close. It's close.
We're gonna review different chimes every episode and do like a. We're not actually. I have no interest in making this channel.
Well, no, but it's fun to talk about.
It is fun to talk about, and we'll like over explain. Yeah. Right. This is the insight. It's
into that thing.
It's kind of like if an amusement.
I totally forgot you were wearing that.
If you turned us, doesn't it feel right though? I think this makes sense for me. If you were to like unleash an entire zoo into an amusement park and all of the animals were sentient and also had like backpacks of glitter, that would be the inside of my head.
We could make that scene in my amusement park.
Can we?
Oh yeah.
The amusement park is coming along beautifully.
Well, now it doesn't really have a home, but we'll figure it out.
But it is. But so when we move over to I'm Bored, where you're all going to subscribe away.
I'm Bored Toys.
I'm Bored Toys is the name of the upcoming
I don't even know if you can search
YouTube
it
sensation. You can't search it yet, but we'll teach everybody how to do it. We'll do a transition over here where we start live streaming on here, and when
we'll call it a raid.
And we'll go raid your house, which is immediately next door to my house. And we'll go into the live stream setup.
I meant like a raid with all your viewers coming over to my channel.
Yeah,
like on the Twitch.
Exactly. But we're going to physically raid your house after streaming on here. So that
Can we go live on a cell phone and like...
Yes.
Whoa.
Definitely.
That's too much for me.
No, it's the exact right amount because you're YouTube Kevon.
I'm going to have to clean the
house.
That's
the thoughts of Kevin. Kevon is going to own
my brain is not a glitter unicorn.
It's really
whatever
not.
You were...
Yours is like an armadillo that needs a lot of alone time.
Mine is a well-organized amusement park.
It's very orderly lines.
Yes.
Everybody.
Well, they're not orderly.
Sometimes there's.
Well, they're orderly, but they're not boring.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Right.
You're bored. You're never boring. There's Batman flying off the top of a roller coaster. You're turning a pirate ship into.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
what's that ride
It's
called?
Just called a swinging pirate ship.
Well, it's
or
not.
A pirate
it has
ship.
a name like the Starscream. That's
No.
the rocket ship. Yes.
A rocket ship. We're talking about a pirate ship.
I know, but I'm saying the ride that was the rocket ship that went completely upside down was called the Starscream.
Oh, no, that's a different.
That went almost
It's
upside
called a
down.
swinging pirate ship.
It's not called a swinging pirate ship. That's not true. It's not accurate. We get through the entire build and then just fight completely.
Turn this off.
Turn this off. We're not friends anymore. This is over. All of this is over.
This might be the biggest argument we've ever had.
Look! Oh, it's so good!
It is. And now it's chimney time.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Finally, some reasonably sized pieces. We gotta put the little tops on. We're so close.
It looks so nice. I really like the use of leaves over the little doorways.
They do this, so like
really
the
cute.
like holly type whatever, mistletoe.
Super smart. I think we're gonna use take some of this inspiration for mistletoe.
Mistletoe, and then I went.
Because your mom might still be watching.
It's true. Kissing.
We don't know what mistletoe does.
Gross.
The
We don't know what mistletoe
could do anything. Crafternoon is going to involve wreath making, I think. I'm pretty sure I've settled on wreath making.
I already made my
For our guided craft, I'm going to have a live stream guided craft with our friends Ashley and Elizabeth. and we're gonna do crafts together. And I think one of the
I think you
crafts
should build a chimney.
Yeah, I'll build a
They're
chimney.
like slightly bigger pieces. It's nice.
That is actually kind of a relief after some very meticulous tiny build. I can feel in my fingertips that we used lots of teeny tiny pieces on this one.
you do. You start to get little calluses.
Right?
Yeah.
That'll be good for ukulele. Did you know I'm learning to play ukulele? Because of course I am. Of course I am.
Let's do it.
It's pretty great. Yeah, we can do that debut. I'll make a theme song for you. Okay. Turn that page. Oh, cute.
Oh, and the last
Look
piece
at the little
is like the little.
Puff.
You missed a step. You missed a
So
step. You
cute.
missed a
No,
step.
I didn't know.
Yes,
You
you
did.
did.
Oh,
Yes,
you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't want to have to do the last piece.
I don't want to
I think
have
you
to
can
undo that. I want the crowning achievement.
This piece, I feel like it's not gonna make us satisfying. I think this should go on first, and then you put it on. And like we'll like hold it here. So put this on.
What? Wait.
Oh, what orientation?
Direction?
Good
like
question.
This.
Indeed. Well done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's important.
I understand.
So like,
look at how cute it is.
So I think
lay it on its back for a second, just so you can see. Because yeah, exactly. Look at how lovely.
It's not done yet, though.
It's so cute. It's not done.
It's so ugly right now.
Let me
But put it right. But I think the mic, like, it's gonna make a nice clip it on, or it won't at all.
Let's see. little muted. It's subtle. All
right, show the thing off.
Oh, I love it! Look, let's take a tour of the tiny gingerbread house. This is the tiny gingerbread house.
Yes.
Look at these. Oh,
it's actually
it's
the really Christmas display that they put in front of their home sweet home.
And this is like the dog house. This is like the Shatter the Dog House in a really fancy household. Home sweet home.
Yeah.
I feel medium about that. And look at the little 2019 mat.
This goes here. This is like.
Oh yeah.
The house. It's their mini doll.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
House for the mini dolls.
I love this.
Isn't that awesome?
It's gorgeous. Also, I really like this. The chimneys, the different like bricks in the chimney is a really nice touch.
Also, if I had gotten this for free, I immediately would have needed to buy this one.
Man, Lego, she's not messing around. Lego does nothing by accident.
We did it.
Kevin, do you want to wave goodbye to the adoring public after the success of your incredible build?
What kind of wave should be my signature?
Well, you're going to have to commit to is.
My name is Kevin, and I'm no longer bored. Yeah.